welcome back. I'm back. I know you missed me on Sunday. I hope everyone had a fantastic and happy Mother's Day. I was going to do this on Sunday. I was going to make the chocolate chip cookies and homemade ice cream on Sunday for Mother's Day, but you know what? I just decided to enjoy Mother's Day. I took the day off. So I still have all the ingredients and thought I'd make it tonight. And so Tony said he was going to grill steaks, and I was like, perfect. I can make chocolate chip cookies and ice cream, and you can grill the steaks, babe. So he's in charge of the real dinner, but you know, it's always more fun to eat dessert first. So anyway, I've got almost everything out. I'm sorry, I was having an issue because I forgot I need to go landscape, not portrait mode. And so, then I'm trying to get everything set up. It was just one of those things where you just kind of have some hiccups along the way. So we're going to start the ice cream first because it's actually going to take longer to make than the Hey Holly. Ice cream is going to take a little bit longer than the cookies. So I'm going to I just put and I had to run to the store. Oh my gosh, I had to run down to the little store and I had to get some whole milk because I knew I got heavy whipping cream because I was planning for this, but I forgot the whole milk. So anyway, I just stuck the whole milk and the heavy whipping cream in the freezer for like the past 5 minutes. So just to make them extra cold. So I'm going to get those. Seriously, it's just a walk over to the refrigerator, so don't leave. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. For uno momento. For real. The dogs are excited. They think somebody must be here since I'm sitting here chit-chatting to y'all. So anyway, I got my milk. I got my heavy whipping cream. And this recipe is right off of the Pampered Chef website. So I'm just going to make basic vanilla ice cream. So if I can talk, so I've got my bowl. Oh shoot, I think I forgot to grab my whisk, but that's okay. It says, so your first step before you get your ingredients, and this is for 24 hours. Hey Kathy, before you make ice cream, is you place the bowl of the ice cream maker into the freezer on the coldest setting for at least 24 hours. I just store mine in there. I store it and the beater, the little beater bar, whatever. I store those in the freezer together, so they're good. So then it says combine ingredients in the classic batter bowl. Well, doggone it, I think this will be fine because we're putting, I think it'll be fine because we're putting 3 cups of stuff in it. I think we went through this the last time I made this. Oh, goodness. And it actually says to refrigerate this for 30 minutes once you've mixed your ingredients. That's another reason why I had them in the freezer. So I'm going to grab my whisk. Thought I had everything I needed. But, I sat there and looked at the whisk before we got started, and I was like, oh, I'm good. So, you know what? I'm going to grab the big bowl, too. So, just keep talking amongst yourselves. I saw this. Silly me, I saw the bowl in the cabinet and still grabbed the little one. I'm like, the big one's clean. Why not use it? Hello. It's not going to take any extra work to clean it, right? So, 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. I've got my heavy whipping cream. I like to give it a good shake because I don't know what's settling on the bottom, right? And sorry if my head's cut off. I did that on purpose. Not really. I wanted you guys to be able to see what I'm doing versus seeing me. You can see me anytime. So 1, woo, that was fun. I feel like a mixologist when I do that. Also known as a bartender, right? Oh my gosh, have you guys been watching my page? People have been sending me recipes. I guess you guys like Happy Hour Fridays. So I guess the tradition's gonna just have to continue. Oh, 1 cup of whole milk. I should tell you what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. And then I'm hoping that it was right. So then we need 1/2 cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And did I tell you guys about my story about my $10 vanilla, which I bought twice? And well, the first time I bought it in one of those little places in Mexico. When we were in, I don't even know where we were, in Cancun. Oh, we were on the Island of Women, and I haggled them down to $5 for this. So it started at like 10 or 15. right? And I got them down to $5 and made sure that it was 4 ounces so that I would not get it confiscated at the airport because I wanted to put it in my carry-on because I didn't check my luggage. And what happens? It gets confiscated. They took it because you can only have 3.5 ounces, 3.75 or something stupid like that. So they took my vanilla. So then once we're inside the gates in the airport, we get inside and I'm like, oh look, they have, you know, duty-free shops and whatever. I'm like, oh, and they were selling vanilla and tequila and just booze and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'll just get another thing of vanilla. Still wanted to stay about the 4 ounces, and I don't remember. I think I just wanted to basically replace what I had. And I didn't think I needed like a ginormo bottle, and I think it said on there, oh, it's $45 or 45 pesos, and I think that was about $5. I was like, that's fine, I'll just, whatever. Bite the bullet. So I bought it, and then, oh my gosh, so we had to go through customs in Charlotte. I did not realize when you go through customs, they're gonna go through, I mean, it was just like they went through your luggage, they went through your carry-ons all over again. And fortunately, that was like deep enough in there that they didn't catch it. But before in Mexico, I pulled it out and I put it with all my liquids and stuff, and so I busted myself. Don't do that. So word of the wise. Katie, my shirt, this was the very first shirt I made when I got my silhouette. And so it says thankful and blessed. And on the back, it says Pampered Chef. So it is my go-to sweatshirt. It's the most comfortable sweatshirt I own. So anyway, I think that's, my sugar is dissolved. I mean, you only have to whisk it for 1 minute, and I've been sitting here jibber-jabbering for long enough. So, since I had those in the freezer for a little bit, I'm going to just hope that they're cold. It's cold enough. I'm going to grab my bowl for my ice cream maker and talk amongst yourselves, really. It's all good. It's always the very last thing I take out when I make my ice cream. See, there's the little beater. It's just sitting right there in my freezer, staying as cold as possible, because really that's what's going to make or break your ice cream, is having everything super duper cold. So you're going to go ahead, put your beater on, put your lid on top, plug it in, and you're going to set your timer for 20 minutes. The power timer for 20. Once it starts going, just like that, you're just going to pour your ice cream mix right into the little pour hole. Now, crazy yummy. So now you have 2 amazing recipes that you can make with your ice cream maker. Ice cream and slushy booze, right? And I noticed sitting there right beside my ice cream maker is my pina colada, or my pineapple dream whip. I was like, So anyway, might have to be getting into that in a little bit. So while that's going, the Pinky just got home. The dogs are going to go crazy again. Oh, anyway, probably not. I'm going to see if I can maneuver this to the other side of the air fryer so I can pull that out. So it can take center stage. Ice cream maker's still going over here in the background. And what do you guys, oh, sorry, that's the sugar container. Like, what is that? That's blocking your view. That's craziness. All right, so now we've got ice cream's going. These are coming out, I believe, next month. These are, it's a mini cast iron skillet set, 2 5.5 inch cast iron skillets. So this was one of my rewards that I earned for April, and I got the set. Aren't they just the cutest? So anyway, don't mind me. So I believe, oh gosh, it hurt my brain because I don't really remember. I saw the settings on how to make these. Hey, back. And I just remember it was, and it's totally cheating. I bought this. It came in the bucket because it said 4 scoops. So I'm just totally cheating. You can make your own cookie dough, but you know what? Sometimes it's just fun to not, and it's okay. Because we can all be pampered chefs. We don't have to be perfect chefs. But totally, you can make your own cookie dough. You can use frozen cookie dough. You can use this. Voila, voila. So you're just going to put their 4 scoops in there, and then we're just going to smash them around. The nice thing is when you're using the cast iron pans, the ones from Pampered Chef, they do come pre-seasoned, so you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, what do I need to do to make sure it's ready to cook in and all that jazz. They come ready to go. So, and then when you're making your cookies and your skillet cakes or whatever, you don't have to worry about, you better not be eating those. I know, Becky, this is why I work out every day. Kit, I do not know how much these are yet because, did you guys see that? I swear I put 4 in there because they are not out yet. They're not available for sale. So they will be soon. Just stay tuned. I believe they come out in June. So you put your 4 scoops in there and you're just going to press them down. So clean hands, I think. So anyway, I cleaned them once today, I'm pretty sure. And I haven't even been petting them. Well, I fed them. I'm pretty sure I washed them after I fed the dogs. Just teasing you guys, really. So anyway, just press them down so you don't have, 4 lumps. And you've got 2 great big, perfectly perfect cookies. Somebody that posted their pictures of their cookies on the Pampered Chef site, she had little people, like toddlers. And they thought it was so neat that these pans were just their size. They were like, Mom, that's so awesome. So I believe that we're going to cook these on air fry for, I know it's for 11 minutes, and we're going to rotate our, because if you're doing 2, it's 11 minutes. I think if it's 1, it might be 9 or 8, but I knew I was doing 2, so I just paid attention to that. So I knew it was 4 scoops, 11 minutes, rotate halfway through. I'm just thinking that the setting is air fry. So, cross our fingers. The difference between your air fry setting and your bake preset settings is 50 degrees. So, we'll find out. So, we're just going to turn that to air fry, our first turn. Push the button. Turn the time to 11 and hit start. Push the button again. Voila. OMG, is this not so much fun? Yes, I will have parties in June. I'm still booking parties in May because in May is the only time that right now, because the air fryer is so popular and they can't keep them in stock, the only people that can get them are hosts. So it's May hosts are the only people that can get the air fryer, and that is only as a half price set. So, and I believe the half price set, because you get the air fryer and you get some accessories with it, it's a meal set, it's like $139. So, as a May host. So all you have to do is have $200 in orders, in sales to qualify for that, and you can get that. So if anybody's interested or dying to get the Pampered Chef Deluxe Air Fryer, call me. Text me, message me. I don't care what you do. Get a hold of me so we can get your parties going. It just has to start before the last day of the month. So, I do all my parties online. I do them Sunday through Sunday with the pre-party Friday and Saturday. My average host, average party sales are at least $500. So my hosts are on average $90 in free product, 3 half-price items, so that air fryer meal set would be one of your half-price items, so you still got 2 more. And then an additional 25% off. The May host exclusive is 60% off of cookware, I believe. Don't quote me on that for sure, because, I've slept since I last looked at that. Not really, but I worked out. And I showered today. Yay me! So anyway, we've got these things going. While those are happening, OMG, have you guys seen me make whipped cream, homemade whipped cream? How many of you guys have this? Raise your hands. Actually, throw me some love. Shoot me some hearts if you guys have the homemade whipped cream maker. Seriously, nobody has this? You guys, what are you thinking? If you drink coffee, you want to put this, you want to make your own homemade whipped cream and put this in there. It is the bomb. If you guys are keto people and you drink coffee, you need this. You can put your butter and your heavy whipping cream in here and whoop, 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 make your own homemade whipped cream. Seriously, when I was doing keto, I think I went through this, like I made homemade whipped cream every 2 days. And seriously, yummalish. My daughter does not like whipped cream, so she's crazy. My dogs love whipped cream, so if I get the can out, they hear it, so they think they get some. Don't know why that would be. The cool thing about this bottom piece also acts as a lid, so once you're done making your whipped cream, you can put the lid on it. Who would have thought? But you know, that's only if you don't eat all of it at once. So you're just going to take this off. Seriously, it's like 2 pieces. It's the cup and the components. This is all of this is dishwasher safe. Oh, you know I love that. And there's a magic line. You guys see that line? That is like the 1 cup line. And I know that to make the whipped cream is the easiest recipe in the world. 1 cup, everything is once. 1 cup heavy whipping cream, 1 tablespoon powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla. 1, 1, 1. And so since this is, I think it's just about 1 cup. I know that my heavy whipping cream, without measuring it, I need to go right under this line. So I can either measure it or I can just pour it in there because I know. I've done this a few times. But just in case I'm wrong, because I haven't made the whipped cream in like a week, I'm going to measure it for y'all. Woo! And there's, just to let you know, there's only about 4 cups in there. And look at that, just under the line. I don't know why. I tried it at the line once. It's 1 quart, so 1 quart is 4 cups. 32 ounces for all you people wanting to learn a little math while we're at it. So, okay, so I'm going to show you. It is seriously just below that line, right? So, I think I filled it to the line once, and then it was like going everywhere. It was a little bit full. Okay, so again, when I know, Leanne, I'm super excited that you're having a party in June. I messaged you. I want to make sure you got that. What was I just saying? I don't even remember. Oh, beep, 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 beep. We're at the halfway mark on our cookies, so we're going to pause. These are also dishwasher safe. Just found that out because I might have made bacon the other day and they were a little grease coated. So, I'm going to, don't need that right now. Ooh, can you guys look at that? It looks yummalish already. I'm just going to set that right there while I switch. The bottom one looks a little raw. So that's why you got to switch them, otherwise you'll burn the top one and your bottom one will be raw. But now I bet the bottom of my top one needs to get a little cooking going. Alright, so we'll just shut that door and you guys, I just totally threw my little grippy overboard. I'll get that before we continue. Alright, so anyway, when I was doing keto, I would use the fake sugar instead of the real powdered sugar. And instead of vanilla, I've used coconut extract. I think also sometimes instead of the powdered sugar, I would actually use the sugar-free coffee flavoring. So I would use that instead of my sugar and then add my vanilla or my other extract. And it was just like, I mean, play with it and you can make your own recipes, you can do your own things. It's just so much fun. But seriously, this is, all right, I got my, so, I might have given a little more than 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and of course this is Mexican vanilla, so you know it's going to be good, right? Anyway, so now I've got my dirties, I'm going to move them on over. So now we're just going to pop the top on, let it sink to the bottom, and give it a good twist. a twist so we know it's locked in place. And this thing, because it's grippy, it's not going to slide across my counter as I try to go up and down. So without this, it's like, woo! Have I done the butter? Haven't tried it yet. Becky, you haven't tried the butter? I haven't either. And I even I scoured the stores and I found the cheesecloth because who has cheesecloth, right? So I bought cheesecloth so I could do the butter and still haven't done the butter. So anyway, you're going to pump this. It's for about a minute. Ooh, my wrist is sore. Probably because I did another yoga today, Beachbody yoga, after I did, what is it? What are we on? We're on day 13 cardio. And this yoga, we stretched our wrists. Oh, it was weird, but it was good because my wrists are always sore doing them down dogs. So anyway, I like to bounce with it. I don't know why. This will give you some upper arm strength. Once you know it's giving you some resistance, I like to keep on going. Just because I want it to be really thick. And did you notice I took a break? I'm like, oh. So anyway, so now I know because I'm like almost working up a sweat. You do not have to do it this much. Have your kids do it for you. I just don't want to fail you guys. So I'm going to give it a good twist. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up so I don't have it everywhere. Untwisted it. And now look. Look at that. Thick and yummy and delish. So I'm very vanilla-y. So we can put this on top of our cookie with some chocolate syrup. We can put this on top of our ice cream with some chocolate syrup, candy sprinkles, some strawberries. That was the other thing. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, and look, when I push it down from here, there's some more. Just waiting for me. All right, hang on. Hold your horses, people. We're not done yet. But wait, there's more. So, because we have 2 minutes left there, 5 minutes on our ice cream. The ice cream is starting to get thick. Because I did not refrigerate the mix afterwards, it may be a real soft serve. Sometimes it is about the consistency of a Frosty. Sometimes it's about the consistency of a shake. It's homemade ice cream. It's going to be softer than hard ice cream, and that's okay. While we're waiting, so I had to go to the little store. If you guys are in the Kansas City, in the Northland area, the little store is down on Waukomis on your way to Lime Creek Ice Arena. Had to go there to get my whole milk, and they had some fresh strawberries that looked delish. So, okay, because I love strawberries, and I like strawberry ice cream. Otherwise, I just like vanilla ice cream or chocolate chip. So, when I make my homemade ice cream, this is one of my favorite ways well, aside from putting it on a homemade chocolate chip cookie, I would want to put fresh sliced strawberries on it. So I might do that instead of eating a homemade chocolate chip cookies. Right. So we're just going to cut the tops off of these. Now, and the good thing, and see, I did have strawberries when I bought all the ingredients to make the ice cream, but strawberries don't last around. They disappear. All right, kids. I got to go grab my other squish. Okay. And this is the first time I've ever done it, so I'm hoping and praying that nothing is burnt. Ooh, babies. Oh, that one is a little bit toasty right on the top. I'm going to pull it out. Got my cooling rack here. See, it's a little toasty on the top. And this one looks a little perfect. And I can feel that when I tilt them like that, you can see them sliding. So that's why, we're just going to let them continue to cook right there in the pan. That top one I'm a little bit concerned about because it's a little dark on the top. It's okay. The other one is perfect, right? And we've got strawberries. So, I've also got my small bowl. Remember I had it out? I knew there was a reason. We're going to go ahead. We've got our strawberries. I cut the tops off some of them. Ooh, I leaked all over. And we're just going to put it in our egg slicer. Wham, bam! Look at that. Sliced strawberries. Guys, seriously. I mean, you can probably buy sliced strawberries. But why? I mean, this is so easy. And the strawberries have been so good lately. I'm telling you, we go through, usually when I buy strawberries, I can't buy less than 2 pounds. They'll go through them as soon as I cut them up. Mom doesn't cut them up. Sometimes they last a little bit longer. Just depends. Just depends on the mom. So, still got a few minutes left on the ice cream, so might as well just continue cutting. Now, they won't go as fast when they're sliced. See, this one is a little mushier than I like, so I'm going to cut this in half, and it'll be dog treats. My dogs usually are standing right here at my feet, dying to get some strawberries. But, of course, whenever I go live, they think it's time to go outside and play. Usually they're standing at the door, crying like little babies. But Daddy's home, so they're behaving a little bit better. Gosh, did you guys hear them at the beginning of the video? Oh, I couldn't even talk over them. There's no way you didn't hear them. You had to. I mean, unless you had me muted. I mean, I guess that's possible. Hey, Pops, come here. Who wants a strawberry? Oh, did you guys see him? What, jump? Oh, Crosby caught hers. All right, Cros, come on. Well, anyway, they love their strawberries. Pumpkin doesn't miss much, and if he does, oh my goodness. Oh, I saw that Leanne is getting a new puppy. His name's going to be Worf, I think. Worf the dwarf, or is he the same breed as the other ones that you have? She also has big dogs, but she has big white dogs. We have big brown and black dogs here. So we're just not prejudiced. Unless you ask Kathy. Kathy was saying my husband had something against white dogs. Just the biting kind. So anyway. Alright. Oh my gosh. And did you see that? I just picked up this mat and threw it in the trash because I love, 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 love those flexi mats. Alright. So I've got my strawberries already. Oh, and my ice cream maker just stopped. You guys, let's do this. Okay, it could probably go for about 5 more minutes at least, but for demonstration purposes, I just want to show you guys, and I'm probably going to turn it back on for at least 5 more minutes. And you can see it's a little soupy right now, but also, as you stir it, you can feel that it's more frozen along the sides. So sometimes you can get more out. So it is about the consistency of a vanilla frosty right now. Still good. Who wants to come over and try some? Tastes, oh my gosh, just like homemade ice cream. It needs about 5 more minutes. So now I've shown you guys how to make soupy ice cream and burnt cookies. Wowza. I know you are impressed. So all I did was put the lid back on, press the timer, 5 minutes. It goes in 5-minute increments. But you guys, we made really good whipped cream. And look at this. Strawberries and whipped cream. I mean, right there, I've got the most amazing dessert. Oh, it's huge. 12 pounds. 12.4 pounds at 7 weeks. That is a pretty big dog. We had Pumpkin weighed. Recently he went to the vet. I don't remember why. Oh, I think he had an ear infection, so he went to the vet. And Pumpkin just turned 1 in May. No, in March. And he was 125. Yeah, we're pretty sure he's bigger than Cross. But anyway. Not saying your dog's not big, because that's a big dog. He's a big dog too. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that was a burnt cookie. And I'm not going to touch those cast iron pans because they're still hot. So they're still continuing to cook while in them. But I am going to just talk amongst yourselves if y'all can't see me. So I'm going to grab a scoopy. I know you live in my technical terms here. Thanks. This was supposed to be my plate, my demo plate, and I've been using it as like something else. But anyway, of course you could eat this right out of the pan, but I'm gonna be the good mama. Ooh, look at that! It is. It's still a little yellowish on the inside, a little doughy, and that's okay, right? I mean, that's why you just let it sit in those pans for at least 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been 5 minutes. Since our ice cream's still mixing. Yeah, we did good. I'm going to go ahead and put a little scoop of Cool Whip on there. Or, see, I decided Cool Whip. It's not Cool Whip. It's homemade whipped cream. And how about a drizzle of chocolate syrup? Now, tell me that does not look amazing. It does. Admit it. And so, you know what? When you're in quarantine, you can eat dessert first. Mm. 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 Forget the steak. Mm. I don't think there's going to be any cookie left by the time the ice cream's done. I know this one's going to probably be gone. I don't know who thought that this was a 2-person cookie. Mm-mm. It's like totally meant just for me. Alright. Oh, Katie got a puppy too. Fun. So I was just going to say goodbye to you guys because I didn't want to lick the plate in front of you. It's that good. Seriously. OMG. You guys. Oh, a Morky. I'm thinking that's going to be a small dog. I don't think my dogs were ever 6 pounds. Well, Crosby might have been. I think we actually had tracked her weight for the first, 6 months. Because she was our baby. And then we got Pumpkin, and he's, took over our world. And now they go out and they steal toys. It's crazy. It's a dog's world. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I will be back Friday for happy hour. Have a great rest of your week. And don't forget to let me know if you want to have a party. If you need it or anything and have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.